my channel. Thank you very much for clicking on today's video. So today I'm really excited to review this palette. So for any of you that's watched my very first video that I ever uploaded, you will know that this particular makeup artist is the person, well, one of the first sort of makeup YouTubers that I ever came across. And ever since then I was obsessed with her content, religiously watched all of her videos, including her vlogs. So I've been following her ever since then. I've even watched all the way back to her old videos. So I'm a really big fan, and as soon as I heard that she was releasing her first ever makeup brand, I was beyond excited, and I just thought I have to get it. So I was waiting for that release just to find out sort of what sort of makeup she was going to be releasing, and as soon as I saw it, I just think it transitioned so well into what she's about, the colours that she likes, and I just love the whole sort of brand really. So without further ado, I will be reviewing, if you haven't guessed already, Vieve. So it's Jamie Genevieve's brand new makeup range. So this is her first makeup range she's ever brought out. So really exciting. So this is called the Essentials palette, and even just from the packaging, you can tell it really looks sort of really high-end and luxurious. So at the top you've got a little V there, so a nice little touch, if it's gonna focus, yeah, just there. And then on the back, it just has sort of information of what it's about. So it says Vieve, the Essential Palette, a modern take on a neutral eyeshadow. So it just says sort of directions for use: build colour to desired depth over your favourite eye base, try applying the gorgeous shimmer formulas with fingertips or a damp brush for an intense payoff. So it tells you exactly sort of how to use it. So I'll just show you the inside. So it's just a little pop sleeve like that. And it's just such a nice quality palette. You can really tell sort of the detail that it's gone in. So you've got Vieve there, so it's a real hard palette as well. I really like that sort of touch. And then inside are these gorgeous shades. I just think they're such lovely colours that you could create such beautiful eye looks with that. And also what I wanted to point out was I was really surprised, it doesn't do itself justice on camera, but the size of the eyeshadows are huge. Because when I saw that it was a 10 shade palette, I was like, oh okay, fair enough, that's not as because it is £43 this palette, so I did think, oh, it's quite expensive, very similar to the palette shades that I would normally wear. So you've got here, so you've got So Shy at the top, so you've got your neutral colour there, and then going along you've got Carrot, Buff, Thea, I think that's how you pronounce it, Lava Rock, and then you've got down here this really gorgeous matte black, which is Good Night. Then you've got Delicious, Cozy, Chow and Glimmer. So I'll just show you an up close. I just think they're gorgeous. And there's just the right mix of mattes versus sort of the shimmers as well. Just because I really hate it when you get a palette and there's always one more than the other, but she's done a really good job of just putting the right amounts in there. So I'm very excited to try. So also when you grab this, you get this little card inside. So it just says, thank you for joining our Vieve community. So Vieve is born from the real life stories and conversations surrounding the positive impact that makeup has and its confidence boosting abilities. So I think that's really sweet. I think that's exactly sort of how I look at makeup, that it does boost people's confidence and things like that. So I think that's a really nice touch, and I think that just shows her personality, and you really see that when you watch her. So it goes on to say, it's our goal to help spark creativity in your makeup routine. We aim to create beautiful formulas made to work, combining luxurious products and performance staples to feel like treasures in your makeup collection. All our products are designed to make it easy for you to take your makeup from effortless to experimental. We'd love to see your signature looks. Follow and tag us at Vieve Muse on Instagram. So it just goes on to say, we're so excited to have you as part of our worldwide community of muses, and then Jamie's signature is just at the bottom there. So really nice, and what a gorgeous look that is. Well, as soon as the sort of pictures started becoming released, you could just see sort of the effort that's gone into it, and I think it just looks like such a luxurious palette. I really do. It's definitely not just been one that's been thrown together. So let's get started. I'm really looking forward to trying this. I've been literally stalking the Royal Mail man tracker. I'm like, where is it? Hurry up, come on, I'm waiting. So what I've done is obviously I've got my base on already, and I've got my bronzer, highlighter, all that jazz on. The primer that I'm using on my eyes is the MAC Painter Lily, so the one I use all the time. So I'm just going to bring you guys in a little bit closer just so you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing. So I think what I will do, oh, what do I try? Oh, I really like this colour. I really like Cozy. So I'm just going to go in with Cozy. Also, really like that there's a huge mirror on the back as well. And I watched, she was on like the Beauty Boss or something, I think it was called. And it literally, so you can bend it back. So sorry, you can see my ring light in there. But it just folds over so easily so that when you're doing it, you can literally go and then straight in. How's no one thought of that before? If they have, tell me more palettes because I don't know. Right, so I'm just going in with Cozy. I'm going with Cozy. So I'm just going to go over. Oh wow. Look how easy that's come out already. I didn't even put a lot on. Okay, I really like that colour, that's gorgeous. I'm just going to bring that sort of, blending it through the sort of crease, but I'm going to bring it down onto the lid as well. Wow. Oh, right, okay, can we just say that I've literally put the tiniest bit on and that's done the whole thing. The whole thing. Okay. I knew I was going to love this so much. I'm just going to dab the tiniest bit more, just so I can get a bit more over the lid. I'm really impressed with how easy and how little I had to use. So that's the thing. I know like the price tag of it, some people may be like, oh, that's a little bit expensive for an eyeshadow palette. But if something's been made with such high quality, it really pays off because you end up being able to use it for ages and it lasts so long. As in like you'll have the palette for ages, you won't hit pan for a long time. So lovely. I really like that. Right, so now what I'm gonna go in with, I think, is we're gonna go in with Delicious. So I'm just gonna define the crease with Delicious just to sort of darken it a little bit. Go in here. Oh, tap some excess off. They really you don't need a lot at all, do you? Oh wow, that's a lovely colour as well. I can't get over how easy they blend. She knows her stuff, doesn't she? That's so handy how you can just literally flick back and forward. Okay, I'm just going to go a little bit more with Oh Cozy just because I want to bring up a little bit more. So I think we can go a little bit more with this. I love these colours. And it's so true, like you can, these colours are perfect for every day and for evening. And sometimes it's hard to find a palette like that. Sometimes you always find it's more one or the other. So far, so good. Okay. Can you see? That is gorgeous. I really love that. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in just with Goodnight, which is the matte black, just to sort of smoke it a little bit. So I'm just gonna start on the outer corner here. I'm scared to, I don't want to put too much because these go a long way. It's seaming already. So. Can you, this is incredible. I hope this is showing up on camera just how easy and effortless it is to put these on, because that is insane. Oh my goodness. You probably noticed as well on my channel, I'm a bit of like a palette collector. I really like to review palettes just because the eyes are something that I really focus on, whether it's day or evening. So the fact that this is just so effortless is like gold dust. We're trying to find something like that. Wow, look. Oh my god, I'm so excited to use the shimmers. Some of you are probably like, calm down Shannon, it's fine, it's just a palette. But for makeup lovers out there, you need this. Right, okay. Right, I'm gonna go in with, do I use, I think I'm gonna go in with Carrot, which is this one here. I'm gonna use my finger because I'm pretty sure that's what she said on the back of this, didn't she? Shimmer formulas with fingertips or a damp brush. Yeah, perfect. So we'll go in with Carrot. I will swatch all of these after as well, just, oh, can you see that? Right, let me just show you on the back of my hand. Oh. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? While I'm here, is it Thea? I really hope I'm not getting that wrong, but I'm crap at pronunciations. That's that, and then we've got Glimmer. So Glimmer is like the lighter one of the three. Oh, Glimmer is so, so nice. Look at those. Oh, what one do I want? I think we'll go with Carrot just to make it more, a little bit more of an intense look. Just to keep going with it, right. So, I don't think I'm gonna need a lot, considering how the rest of the palette's been going. By the way guys, like this is the first time I'm actually using it. Like I haven't tried this out already. So these impressions are literally my very first impressions. I hadn't even swatched it yet. That is gorgeous. That is so, so nice. I'm just gonna go in the inner corner with Glimmer. I'm just gonna use a brush just because I don't want it to be too intense. I just want to see how they do come out just with a standard brush. Like I haven't dampened it or anything. Nice. I'm gonna mix So Shy and Glimmer together, which are these two, just to see how it acts as like a highlight under. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Oh, she knows her stuff. Right, I'm just gonna go back over with Cozy. This is giving me like New Year's Eve vibes. I know we're not even in December yet or anything like that, but that's automatically what I'm thinking with this look. It's so nice. And the colours work so well together. I hate nothing more than when you get a palette and the colours just don't, it's like, why have you even put them together? That is so, so nice. I realise I probably said nice about 50,000 times, so I really do apologise. That's probably really irritating. But I'm very impressed with that look. I'm gonna see how deep I can go with the black on the lash line, because I was gonna do like a liquid eyeline, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna use, being so delicate that I don't drop this because I'm the clumsiest person in the world. I'm just gonna see what it's like going along just with the black, just sort of tapping it in. Because if there's any of you out there, which I know there is quite a few, people that don't feel confident doing sort of eyeliner, this is like your perfect sort of palette to get that definition in there without having to be scared of using liquid eyeliner. And I bet you'd be able to create a lovely, should I try and create a flick with the eyeshadow? I bet I'd be able to do it. It is an intense colour. I don't think I want to ruin it. I just created a subtle one there. I don't want it to be like I don't want it to be like a dramatic flick. I just want it to be subtle. But so it's there. I say subtle, I'm using a black matte, but what I mean is I don't want it to be a dramatic flick. I want it to be really concentrated on sort of the creation that you can get with the eyeshadows. I really like this. I'm so glad I did purchase it, because I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit like, oh, Christmas is coming, should I be buying this for myself? But I did. I really like that a lot. Now, what I was thinking of doing is I'm now going to create another look using different shades in the palette, just so that you get a good idea of other colours that you can create. Other colours? Other looks that you can create. That's what I was getting at. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in with Buff, I think, which is this one just up here. So I'm just going to use a blending brush. This is a nice colour. This isn't normally a colour I would go for, I'm going to be honest. Just because I was like, oh, is it a little bit like a beige mustardy colour? So I'm just going to mix that with Chow, just because I did see her use Chow. It came out really nice. I was really surprised. Just because I thought it was like, because it looks quite like a yellowy colour. Oh, that's really nice. If you're used to more like your beiges and things, that is nice. Let me just show you a little bit more. So I'm just moving my light so you can see a little bit better. That's really nice. Okay, let's keep going. So Chow and Buff together again. I'm just going in a little bit more. And I'm bringing it, sort of focusing it in the crease, but I'm also bringing it down onto the lid. Yeah, I really like that. That's really pretty. Okay, and now what I'm going to go in with is, I think I'm going to go, let me try a Lava Rock. What do we think? I think I will go in with Delicious again, just because I think it's going to match better with these. So on this eye, I've gone a little bit different with the technique that I'm doing. I'm using purely blending brushes, like for everything. So it's going to give more of a softer look. That is really, really nice. I really like that. That surprised me with those colours. I'm going to hold it like this, guys, because I feel like I'm a little bit cat-handed this side. I don't know why. Lifting it up a little bit, just to bring up. That is like, I do really like those colours. That's so nice. And then what I will do, I think I will use Lava Rock for the lash line. So I'm going to do that, but what I will do first is then I'm going to use a mixture of So Shy and Glimmer just for the inner corners. So again, like the other one, but I think what I'm going to do is put glimmer all over the sort of inner lid. So pretty. That would be like a perfect shimmer for wedding day makeup. That is gorgeous. So this side will be pretty much quite suitable for like a day makeup. But not intentionally trying to do that either. Can you see? That is lovely. How much that opens up the eye. That is gorgeous. Okay, I'm not going to put So Shy in there. I'm just going to leave it like that because I think that's so pretty. I haven't put any extra product on. I'm just going over where the shimmer may have gone over to the other shade. That is so nice. That is beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to go in over the lash line, like I said, but using Lava Rock. So I'm just patting it. Can you see? It's just, I want it to be quite light. Like I said, I want this side to be more of your daytime. Really, really nice. I love that. So I'm just going to go underneath the eye. Realise I haven't gone underneath with that side. I'm just going to go underneath with Lava Rock. That is so nice. I realise I keep saying this. Like, again, this is probably like the 100,000th time now. But they are beautiful. Those colours are just so nice. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to go underneath the other eye now. And I'm going to go underneath with Good Night, which is the black shade. Gorgeous. Right, I think I will as well just go underneath with Cozy. Just to sort of match that all up together. Lovely. Right, so now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go put some mascara on and I'll put some lashes on just to finish the look. So I'll just quickly do that off camera and then I'll be back. And I'm back. So what I decided to do, I had like a little brainwave. So I put mascara on this one, and I've put Full Slash on this one, just so that it gives you a good idea. So day, if you don't want too much fuss or anything like that, this would be perfect. Or again, like I mentioned earlier, I've probably mentioned this 3 times now, perfect bridal day makeup for anybody that's not used to wearing a lot of makeup but wants something there. Perfect. Or for your typical everyday. Now this is the more intense side, so literally all I've done is put on some eyelashes, and I just think the look is like beautiful. I think the colours just work really well together. But it's still soft, so the colours you can really see, but it's nothing too dramatic that makes you go, oh. But no, I think they all work together really, really nicely. No, big fan. I'm just gonna bring that light a bit closer for you just so that you can see. But no, I think the colours, I really like Cozy, and I really love Buff and Chow together. I think they're just beautiful shades. I'm going to swatch the other colours for you, if I've got anything left on my hand, so we may need to use this one. So So Shy I didn't actually properly use, did I? So I'm just gonna show you here. So that's just sort of, that's not, I'm so pale already you can't even really see that. So that's like the neutral shade in there, so it's good for sort of blending out and things like that, or just using it as a base colour. Glimmer is what I've got here, and then we've got Chow, which is what I mixed in with Buff, but Chow on its own is that lovely colour there. What I really like about this palette is how they look in the palette is exactly how they're coming out on your hand. Big pet peeve of mine, that was a bit of a mouthful, is when you get a palette, come and then you swatch it on your hand and it looks nothing like what you've paid for. Hate that. So really pleased with this. Buff obviously on its own looks like this. So that sort of colour, so like a browny yellowy undertone sort of thing going on. Cozy on its own. I'm not doing a good well swatching these, it's just there. And then Thea I've already swatched, so which is the middle shade. And then Delicious on its own is the lovely brown that we've been using today, so just up there. And then Goodnight and Lava Rock. So Lava Rock I have already swatched, which is there. And then Goodnight on its own, I just think she's done it so well. What a great palette. How they come out, how they blend is so beautiful. I think you can really tell a good quality makeup product is how well it goes onto the skin and how beautifully it blends. And like I said, I'm so pleased that how it looks in the palette is exactly how it comes out on my hand. Like you can see, like, do you know what I mean? She's done it really well. She knows what she's talking about, and I'm so pleased for her. I think what a lovely person in the makeup community who's just so sort of genuine, that's brought this palette out through all of her hard work. So no, I really am pleased for her. I can't wait to buy any more products, but my bank account's gonna hate me, so may need to be on the Christmas list. But talking of Christmas, a really good present for any makeup lovers out there. Add it to your Christmas list. It is gorgeous. Just one last look at the palette. Ooh, really pleased with that. So I will create more and more looks with this. I think this is going to be a real favourite on this channel, so I think I will use this a lot more in the future. But if you haven't subscribed already, guys, to my channel, please do so, because I have noticed that quite a lot of you that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you can, just click that subscription button. It doesn't cost anything or anything like that. It just keeps you up to date when my videos are uploaded, and it really helps me out with my channel and trying to grow it. So I really would appreciate it if you could hit that, and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads or anything like that. But I really enjoyed making this video. Jamie Genevieve is one of my favourites, and I really hope that you enjoyed it and seeing just how the palette has been created and how it comes out. And if you do want to sort of purchase this palette, I will link it down below. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.